What's up guys, Bryson at EM. Today we are making the EM Espresso Martini.
Meet J Bryson Baker, a local business owner and jack of all trades. Despite the difficulty of building a business, Bryson finds motivation within his home.
What drives me is family, like looking forward to the end of the day and going home and getting to scoop up the daughter and say hi to the wife and hang out with the boys. I mean, ultimately that's what it's all about.
While family is Bryson's #1 priority, his lifestyle forces him to make sacrifices.
Sometimes I'm working, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 hours a day, and I leave the house before my kids are awake and I get home when they're asleep.
These sacrifices don't go unnoticed by those around him.
It's insane. It's kind of, I say it to him all the time too, it's kind of hard to explain because you think to yourself, this guy's superhuman.
But for Bryson, it's not about being super. It's about the relentless pursuit of life, something he attributes to a unique skill.
I've been kind of gifted to juggle 837 balls at the same time, and I know I'm going to drop 799 of them, but at the end of the day, I will have kept up exponentially more than the average person.
Despite the challenges presented by running a business and raising a family, Bryson has yet another role. He's a professor. Bryson teaches theater at Oklahoma State University as a way to spark an interest or a new passion.
Really, the way I try to reach people is just by showing them breadth, all these different things that happen in the world of theater and staged entertainment, so that they go away from it knowing that, theater is more than tap dancing and singing.
His efforts haven't been in vain. One of his students says he has helped her reconnect with her artistic side.
And I was like, I want to take an acting class, but I didn't know where to start. And in his intro class, he was like, I teach acting 1. And I was like, this man's fun. I bet he can make it fun. He reunited the oh yeah, I can't go a semester without it again.
This relentless approach is essential in providing for his family. But for Bryson, it's not all about the money.
I'm not somebody who has aspirations to build mountains of Scrooge McDuck money to dive into.
Bryson's real aspiration is the foundation he builds for his kids.
My legacy, I think, is I want to leave with my children a rooted spirituality and a fear of God and a love of people and that kind of thing. If I can leave that with my children, awesome. My brain now being so rooted in the theatrics, think back to Hamilton and that line where Hamilton's reconsidering what is legacy. And I don't know if you remember what he says, but he says it's planting seeds in a garden that you don't get to see.
Although Bryson has a lot of life ahead of him, his legacy is built on the back of one defining quality.
I don't know him as an academic individual. I don't know him as, like I said, as outside in his personal life. I don't know him in that element, but I do know that the pieces of him that he gives to his team and the pieces of him that he gives to his family and the pieces of him that he gives to the community in my presence since the day I've known him is just relentless.